Howdy, y'all. I'm the Rational Modder, and today we're going to talk about a little side news, but it's Star Wars related, so hey, it's fun news, and it's the old Star Wars, not the new slop. All right, don't worry, we don't got to talk about the new slop. But it comes from my home state. An avid collector and designer of wonderful miniatures has come out and he's shown his little Star Wars museum in his basement. And he's making all these beautiful, to accurate scale, like down to the millimeter scale of all these designs. And we're gonna look into it, and it's gonna be a good time. Let me tell you what.
Star Wars Day. For one Castle Rock man, the Force was certainly with him when he created a replica of the iconic Millennium Falcon. The spaceships in the original Star Wars movies were miniature models filmed with a moving camera against a blue screen. Sean Sides says his replica is identical to the original down to the millimeter. His replica just sold at auction for a whopping $350,000.
So obviously, this guy is doing an amazing job at building these miniatures. If he's able to sell them for hundreds of thousands of dollars, that shows how pinpoint accuracy his skill is on designing these. His artistic ability to recreate something from the original Star Wars movies to such a miniature detailed aspect. It's amazing to see. And obviously this guy is going to be super successful. We're going to look at a couple more of his miniatures right now.
From a galaxy far, far away to a Castle Rock basement, one man is hand creating exact replicas of the original Star Wars models.
I grew up with Star Wars at 10 years old when the first film came out. It just grabbed my heart. I went back 13 times that summer to see it.
Sean Sides was drawn to the stars from a young age.
We get into these space battle scenes and these spaceships, and I just always said to myself as a little boy, how did they make those? And I wonder if I could ever make those.
It turns out he could.
Honestly, this is exactly what I'd expect an extreme Star Wars nerd to look like. Just a normal looking, kind of older dad, super interested in his little miniatures. He's got lightsabers and a whole stormtrooper standing next to him, armed up. He's like, "What's up?" Bam, bam, bam. Damn rebel scum, you know what I'm saying? But man, it's insane to see how beautiful these little miniature artworks are. It's just amazing. And he's even using parts from the original models, just like the guys did back in the day, where he's taking them from old train kits and different tank setups. It's just, what an amazing thing to see.
That little model in there is this big model here.
With his wife's blessing.
Nah, hold on. This guy's making hundreds of thousands of dollars making these miniatures, and he still needs his wife's blessing. Come on, bro. I understand. You know, you should talk to your significant other. But man, you have an exceptional craft here, all right? You need to just go for it. You're doing great. You're doing great.
Sean turned their basement into a Star Wars workshop and museum and set about building the capital ships.
So what I've got here is kind of my inventory of all the original model kits that were used on not just the Millennium Falcon, but on the Star Destroyer and the Blockade Runner.
First came extensive research and sourcing the exact vintage model kits used in the 70s.
I would create my own laser files to make the proper dimensions and sizes. I would build all that around a steel pipe frame.
Then came construction and final touches.
You'll notice there's a little man in there with a little Star Wars t-shirt. That was one of the ILM guys. They took a photograph, they shrunk him down, they put him in there.
It took Sean 7 years to complete the Millennium Falcon.
And that's how you know this is a work of art and a work of passion. 7 years to build this beautiful replica to scale down to the millimeter. And it's even got the blast marks. It's got the miniature damage wounds to the side of the frame. It's got all the intricate little serrated parts. It's got all the turret sections. It's got the rotating radar sections. It's got the people inside the ship. It's got everything, even the little hatches. It's just a wonderfully made artistic piece at this point. Honestly, this is art. This is just straight up art at this point, being able to design something to such a intricate degree.
A warm feeling that would come over you to say, I have the Millennium Falcon. I mean, this childhood model.
His work was showcased in Hollywood next to the original camera that filmed the models.
How does it get any better than this?
Somehow it did. When Heritage Auctions asked to feature Sean's Millennium Falcon in their May the 4th auction.
I want to get it out to the public. I want people to see my models.
The Falcon sold for $350,000.
It is an ironic level of success, right? Because every time I complete a model, all I think about is watching it on big screen, and it just makes me young all over again.
But Sean says the joy he gets from sharing his Force-forged masterpiece is priceless.
It's just incredible to see that appreciation from others of what you've done.
Now, apparently, his next project is going to be an exact replica to the Death Star, which I don't know how long that's going to take. I mean, man, the Death Star is massive. It's got so many little entry ports and so many little docks and so many lights and bays and combat. You know, they got the combat tunnels where the turrets were, the trench. Just a wonderful, wonderful piece of work. I hope he does a great job. I can't wait to see when it comes around. Obviously, it's going to take a while because it took 7 years for the Millennium Falcon. But hey, this guy's doing great at his craft. This guy's it seems like he's enjoying it to the deepest extent. You know, it's something he loved from his childhood. It's something he still loves to this day, and you can't hate on that, hey. But I'm the Rational Moderate, bringing you a little bit of Star Wars news, a little bit of Colorado news, as we should, and I am signing out.